What up, what up? Welcome to the show. I didn't tag a single person. So as soon as this joint gets started, I'm going to start tagging people. Hopefully, there we go, tag friends. I'm wildin', didn't tag nobody. Oh my, you're mine. Tagging people in the video. I'm mad late. It's alright though.
You late mad, huh?
You know what I'm saying? I'm late mad. First off, being mad is a fantastic way to be. Being angry is a fantastic way to be.
Well, not, if you're in New York, it don't really mean you're mad.
New York?
Yeah.
Nah, I do.
No.
You can be mad late and you can be mad you late. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's the way you say it.
Like you're mad busy, son.
I'm mad busy, son. Crazy busy. Crazy busy. Dumb busy.
Dumb busy.
Dumb busy. Ak. B. Word to mother, son. First off, I think word to mother is
word life, B. Word life.
word life, yo.
Many extras, I don't know.
No, ain't no extras. No, we're not about to do that because I'm a fan from New York. And shout out to New York, they fans of the show. And we're not gonna do that. I'm just saying that New York has some of the coolest slang ever created. You ever heard of Riz?
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
I think that's Chicago, isn't it?
Riz? But what is Riz like? Was it a derivative of? Like,
I don't know.
like I don't get. I don't even know what it is. Is it swag? Is it the juice? Is juice Riz? Like, if you got the juice, you got the Riz?
Hey, that's a topic for another show.
Okay.
Got the best slang.
Okay, we can do that. We can do that. We got put it in the box. Put it in the submission box. You know what I'm saying? In the submission box.
Whoa.
What up, D? Happy Friday, everybody. What up, Cindy? Sydney. Sorry, I said Cindy. Sydney. I apologize. Please don't kill me in the comments. I'm here with Scooter Butt. Somebody out of school. They don't never let these kids go to school for more than a week. Like, they kids get yeah, but I'm saying, like, they've been in school 4 weeks, maybe 4 full weeks the whole school year. Most of the school year, they get like a Monday off, Friday off. I've never seen, other than Snowmageddon, when they actually shut down the world because of the snow, I don't get where these people be at. They be home all the time. They home all the time. Yeah, don't curse me out, Sydney. All right, so my man Monty outside listening to old rap music. I'm gonna say what up to everybody else in here. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Kev?
What's good, kid?
Yo, we ain't seen you on the show. We got him back, you know what I'm saying? He was on vacation, you know what I'm saying? We don't ever see him on the show. We got Monty Mon, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what he listening to. Hey, Monty. I bomb atomically. What am I supposed to say?
Socrates, philosophies.
And
That's all I know. You know what?
I'm trying to teach him, yo. I swear. That's Wu-Tang, but you don't know it neither, though. Come on, man. This ain't a black barbershop, man. This put on some Hanson, man. Put on the so y'all don't listen to no. I think I'm going with Wu-Tang, man. I'm hurt, bro.
All right, so what's the rest?
Hey, cousin. Hey, say what's up to your cousin. Your cousin say hey. Say hey, cuz.
Hey, cuz.
She nervous. She's scared. It's all right, though. I don't put her on camera much. All right, so the topic we got today, the first one we talking about, first topic of the day is if you have to teach, is having to teach someone how to treat you too much. It's having to teach someone how to treat you. I say that because I get online and there's someone that shared the story from this girl, and the girl said in the story, I don't remember everything verbatim, but the thing that she said was, if I have to teach you how to treat me, if I have to teach you how to treat me, I'm just going to go about my business. That's what she said. If I have to teach you how to treat me, I'm just going to go about my business. And it bothered me because I feel like that mindset is up for everybody, right? If I have to teach you how to treat me, not I tell you not to do something, you keep doing it. But like, if I got to teach you how to treat me, which is literally like, that's every relationship that matters in the world. You got to like learn the people you care about. Yeah. At least to me. Now, I could be wrong. I don't know. But she said, if I have to teach you how to treat me, to go about my business, and they go back to that thing about value, right? Mm-hmm. How like the opportunistic love versus like the idealistic love. Like, you're not perfect, but I'm going to tell you what's going on. We're going to work on it. We're going to create this perfect relationship. Versus the idea of like you come in perfect and you never gonna make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? And if you make a mistake, then it's like, you know what, I'm a bounce. That optional stuff, like, you know, we just together until something happened. I don't like that. But when I asked some of my female friends, they was all like, I get it. And I was like, you get it? But all the guys were like, nah, that's wild. So I'm like curious, right? they get where she's coming from. They're saying that, like, you know.
What did they say? Like, did they give them?
Well, they took it to the runoff. A lot of the girls took it to the runoff where they were like, nah, but if he's mistreating you and woo woo woo, I said she didn't say that. What she said was, I'm about to teach you how to treat me. She didn't say anything about putting no work in. She said, about to teach you how to treat me. I'm just gonna go about my business because we both grown. I'm not here to raise nobody's kid, raise nobody's son. Like, you're a grown man. I'm not here to raise nobody's son. You gotta do what you gotta do and know how to treat a lady. If you don't know how to treat a lady by now, then you just don't know how to treat a lady. But I'm like, he might know how to treat a lady. He don't know how to treat you.
Right, exactly.
So he gotta learn you.
You gotta learn her.
But
love language.
that's not what she heard. What she heard was, if I gotta teach you, I'm bouncing. So I'm asking you, especially since we all the ladies in the comments today. Sydney, what's up, Jasmine? Hold on. She said, hey, beautiful. Oh, she said, hey. Mina said, hey. And no, depends on what you mean, because some things are very simple, but others, like where to put the cereal, is different. Sydney, if you leave a man over where to put the cereal, you deserve to be alone. That's horrible. Sometimes I seen a joint. Oh, I should have put that in the comments, bruh. Oh my gosh. I wasn't supposed to change nothing, but I gotta tell y'all a story. I gotta tell y'all a story after. We're gonna finish this up. I'll tell y'all, let me write it down. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be the third one. Woo! That joint wild. Alright. Woo! That joint crazy. I can't wait to tell y'all. She said, sometimes you have to let an individual what you like and let them know what you like and how you like it. On the other hand, there is a time limit. What you mean a time limit? What's the time limit? That's that you giving up. Look, Mina, you can't just give up on the man. Like, you say time limit or an effort? Because if he not making no effort, I get you. But if he making effort, you telling me if he don't make enough effort, you bouncing. Y'all keep acting like y'all gonna stay young forever. You know you getting older.
You're going to another relationship and you're gonna have to get to know somebody else, so it's gonna be the same thing. So it's gonna be a.
What's up, Luck?
Huh?
Saying what's up to my man's Luck. I apologize. Go ahead.
Not married now. Yeah, they're gonna get into another relationship, find out that this dude ain't treating her the way she supposedly want to be treated, and then she move on to the next man, find out he ain't doing what the other man was doing, but the other man was doing a little bit more than him.
Like, he might be doing ABC, but he was doing D, E, F, and now you got a man. You know what I'm saying? You're still missing 3, just missing the other 3.
Just missing number 3.
You know what I mean? It's like it ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody. I mean, and a lot of the time, y'all don't be perfect neither.
Yeah.
Y'all don't be perfect neither. You know what I mean? Doing a little zoom effect, because I ain't really got a zoom effect on his camera, so I'm gonna move my hand. Y'all don't be perfect neither. She said,
I know some of them need to top off the toothpaste.
You know, he should have it instilled in him already. Any person, for that matter, right? How to treat people. We're not talking about how to treat people. I said she said, if I have to teach you how to treat me, I'm just gonna go about my business. Now, the way she spoke about it was that she's not gonna be teaching you how she likes to be treated. The way that Mina was talking about, she said, I'm gonna explain it to you, but there's a time limit. Like, she's not gonna keep doing it. I don't want you guys to be talking about horror stories. I understand that some people take advantage of patience. Some people take advantage of your kindness. We're not speaking about the people who have ill intentions for you. What I'm talking about is a man who doesn't check all the boxes for you naturally right away. That guy doesn't know how to treat you. In a normal relationship, you learn the person. What up, Leticia? She said, I love teaching.
She loved teaching?
Yeah, she said, I love teaching. That's D. What's going on, mamas?
What's her best subject? What's up, D?
What's going on? She said, if we are together for a while, he should know. That is an unrealistic, unfair thing. Are we together for a little bit? D, can I ask you a question for the show? Oh, she's talking to her son. I don't want to interrupt. Look, it's serious business. I'm not saying give up, but but if what I want, what I need and want and like has to be said repeatedly, it's a wrap. That's wild. I think that's wild, man. No, not right away. That way you can give exactly what I want. I can't do it wrong if you're shown. You can't do it wrong if you're shown how. Right, I'm late. What's the question? The question is, is having to teach someone how to treat you too much. Is that if you have to teach somebody how to treat you? Women are all for it. I swear, they said the same thing. Like, I don't understand. Like, why is it too much for you?
Because you shouldn't have to teach someone how to treat you. You shouldn't.
But everybody's different.
When you hear treat you, what do you hear? Because I think because most of the guys I talk to feel like, tell me what you need so I can learn how to I can learn what you like, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what I hear. I hear
like
communication that you don't want to communicate.
Things, not like big things.
I think women instinctually go to
Like small things.
how to speak to her, how much volume to use, how aggressive to be, how to be soft when you deal with her, like how to handle her as a woman. Yeah, exactly. But she's saying if I got to teach you how to handle me as a woman, then I don't want to be with you. But I feel like as a man, when we don't hear, like,
I know you wanted to be chosen.
Hold on a second. What up, man? What's going on, Bianca? We asking the question of if I have to teach you how to treat me. Is having to teach someone how to treat you too much, is that a deal breaker for you? The reason I'm asking is because I asked some of my female friends and they was like, I get where she's coming from. But I watched this video. What's up, Sean? How you doing, brother? This is my brother Sean, you know what I'm saying? He famous on YouTube. I don't know if you know. My man Sean popping. He popping on the tube right now, you know what I'm saying? We live, we lit right now.
All the 3 likes.
We all over. Nah, man, we got like 70.
No.
Like 2,000 plays. I'm serious. You one of the most played videos, Sean. Sean,
here we go.
You a superstar on the tube right now.
Gas me. You know
Bruh,
don't do it.
I'm just telling you. I'm gonna show you after the show. I gotta show him his numbers. I gotta show him the numbers because we doing numbers on the tube right now. I don't know. I told you I'm building my YouTube for this whole year. Right now I'm almost at 400. I went from 377 all the way up to 495 after I posted Sean's video. We're at the 395 right now. I say Sean's video, but it's just a video of Sean talking on the show.
I don't even know how to take that, bro. But anyways.
All right. So, question is, if I have to teach you how to treat me, is that a deal breaker? Teaching someone how to treat you, is that a deal breaker? Because I watched this woman. She made this clip, and she was basically saying, if I gotta teach you how to treat me, then I'm just gonna bounce and go about my business. And I felt like that was the same thing we talked about the opportunistic love and the ideal love, where men stick with it and work at it to make it better because of like, I want to be with you and I think that this is what I want. Versus a woman's like, yo, this is too much work. I don't want to have to work on a relationship, so I'm bouncing. That's what it felt like. It was right in tune with the idea that it needs to be easy.
I want before I get into that, I want to introduce Tanita. This is Little Will. This is her cousin. That's her
Lil Will? You Lil Will's people?
That's Will, and so she with it. So ask her, she with everything.
You Lil Will's people. First off, Lil Will's a fan of the show.
You don't
Lil
have
Will's.
to hide or sugarcoat nothing. You can ask her just straight, and she's going to
I like that he just offering her up to the pod, but I appreciate it. Not because you've been here before. You was doing that before. You was a real chimey. I remember you was real verbal with your hands. And I stayed away from him because she was doing a lot of this. Oh yeah, it was a lot of these. Once you start doing this, you start knowing there's a little attitude with it. I appreciate that. 'Cause that makes a little flavor to it. All right, so hold on. Let me see. What up, Bianca? I read some of these comments. Hold on. My baby daddy now, I'm teaching him how to love me the way I want to be loved. I feel like that's good. That's fantastic. I love that. Nope, not teaching someone how to treat me. Dang. You have to teach people how to treat you on a daily. That's what I was saying. Bianca, because she's a fan of the show. Hold on, I'm asking. Hold on, I'm come through. I read some of the comments. I gotta get the comments too. We look, man. Now, you're right. I am getting older, so which means I don't have time to say things over and over again. Said I ain't messing with no grown babies. I can pay attention to what he like, but he will eventually teach me how to treat him as well.
Okay, I like that.
Bianca said, I need to tell them what I want in order for my husband to know. Then he'll learn along the way. Things change daily and emotions. That's what I feel like. I will say what I like, but I'm not training no man. I'm not your mama. That's what the woman said. The woman said, I'm not your mama. I'm not teaching no man how to be. I'm teaching no man how to be a man, but I feel like you're not teaching him how to be a man. You're teaching him how to be a man for you. You're teaching him how to be a man for you, and he's willing to compromise on being a man for you. That's the idea. You don't take advantage of that, you lose out. Not too much, meant what I like. I think communication can handle all teaching. I think people just don't want someone to play dumb and weaponize incompetence. I agree. I think when I say this story, Rita, I think when I tell this story, when I ask the question, I feel like most of the women I ask the question to go directly to a horror story of having to teach some super villain how to be the man for them. And that's not the one I'm talking about. Congratulations, man. Yeah, it's been really cool. For those in the comments not willing to teach or don't have patience, are you single? Tanisi is asking the comments, asking. I like her dress. We are not doing fashion show stuff. We're not doing fashion. It's not Fashion Friday. She said, I like her dress. You're going to have to dress a little bummy when you come in from now on. We're not going to do the dress thing. I'm telling you right now. Just tone it down. Don't come in here. Don't thank her. No, don't thank her. We don't care about her dress. You know what I'm saying? There's boogers on it. She got a baby. You know there's somewhere on it. There's a baby something on it. I'm telling you right now. She goes, you know what? You ain't got to call me out because I don't know where it's at. Yeah, I'm hating. I'm doing it on purpose. Now, I'm going to ask you the question. The question is, if you have to teach someone how to treat you, is that too much? The reason I ask is because a woman made a post about, she said, if I have to teach a man how to treat me, then I'm just going to go about my business. I'm not your mama. I'm not raising no grown man. You should know how to treat a woman by now. I'm rolling out, and a lot of women agreed with it. My gripe, the reason why I brought it up was because I didn't hear what I feel like these women are responding to. What I heard was, this woman doesn't want to put the work in to build a successful relationship. But when I ask women, they tend to go straight to the comments I'm hearing now. I'm not your mama. No one asked you to be your mama. We asked you to communicate your needs so we can meet you. And they go like, well, you know, ain't nobody, if he's not going to do it, he's not going to do it. You don't know what he's going to do because you leave the moment he's not doing it. What I'm saying is a relationship takes work. And I believe that teaching someone how to love you is a requirement in a successful relationship. Now, as a woman, do you feel like teaching someone is too much? Teaching a man how to love you is too much?
No, it's not. I'm doing it now. So, no. I mean, everybody was raised differently. Everybody has their own expectations. So, you may be a woman that doesn't care how your man lives. He may be dirty, he may be whatever. And you be like, okay, this is
first off, is he dirty? You need to leave. Go ahead. Dirty's a deal breaker. If I catch you with a dirty man, I'm telling you right now, you will be a topic on the show. It'll be Blank's dirty man and why she stayed with him. Don't listen. Dirty man is that's a non-negotiable. Wash your butt.
No, not dirty like that. I mean dirty like leaving crumbs and stuff all over the counter.
Messy.
Yeah. Okay,
messy and dirty is not the same thing.
Look, I call it the same thing. It's all in my...
That is disgusting.
in the same category. So if you have to teach a man how to clean up behind himself, how to do countertops, how to take the trash out, all that, that's what you're going to have to do. Because everybody lives different. Everybody has their own set ways. Some people don't want to take the trash out for 3 days. Some people take it out every hour. So you have to learn and show them what your expectations are in a relationship. That's just my opinion.
So you think that teaching someone how to love you is not too much for you?
No.
And the reason for it is because why? Why do you feel like it's okay to teach someone how to love you? Why are you okay with that?
Everybody's different. Everybody has different expectations.
Have you done it before? Have you taught someone to love you? Do you feel like there's more benefit in teaching the person and working with the person, or you feel like do you feel like you benefit from it? Is the relationship different than the other relationships because you taught the person, or no?
I feel like I benefit from it only because they're used to what they're used to. So their last relationship, they may have treated the woman one way and then want to treat another woman another way. So it all depends on what you're willing to tolerate.
Okay, I
would do it because it's just me. I'm not going to tolerate no bottom of the barrel. I have standards. So you got to meet my standards. Like, I hope you get there. I got to help you get there.
I feel like it would feel better, Sean. I feel like if you get a woman and she's willing to compromise to love you the way you want to be loved. I feel like that feels better than being with a woman that's like, nah, oh my bad, youngin', I forgot the little youngin', I apologize, I put the little homie. He started waving at the camera. I was trying to keep the babies off the joint. I'm just looking at Sean, I wasn't paying no attention. I apologize, big dog. My man started waving. He's like, hey guys. I didn't realize youngin' was on. He's just chilling. He's so quiet. I'm used to normally they be in the chair, letting it go. He's so well behaved. So yeah, do you think that felt like that worked out better?
I do. I think we gotta define what treating is. Like, I don't want when you said that I don't want a man that I gotta teach to treat me. Well, what's that mean? What's treating look like? We gotta define that.
I feel like that's an individual thing. Because some women like she talk about doing chores around the house, and that's a specific joint. Because some women are like, yo, don't touch my kitchen. This is my kitchen. Don't come in here at all. You can help sometimes, but for real, I appreciate if you never came in here. Some guys are like, I want you to help, but like, don't come in the garage. Like, you know what I'm saying? How you separate your household just depends on the woman. I feel like
that's just learning a woman's ways or a man's ways. You know, handling them and treating them.
I ain't say handling. No. Handling, a whole other thing.
It could be misconstrued. Handling and treating. That could be taken out of context for some people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
She said people love differently. You have to teach them, show them, etc. what works for you. That's why there are different love languages. I love that. There are different love languages. Well, I didn't have a question I wanted to ask about this. Or I should ask Monty, for Monty can tell me he don't really know, but I love it. I'm gonna ask Monty anyway. Because Monty about to really not have an answer for me. Because every time I ask him a question, he don't got no answer.
You work your way up. You gotta work your way up to that.
Seniority?
Not even seniority, you gotta get your
Hey, Monty, can I ask you the question? Monty? Is having to teach someone how to treat you too much work for a relationship?
Yeah, it just depends on how much you got invested in that person. I mean, if you got a lot invested in that person, then maybe it's worth it. But I just don't think a grown person should have to teach another grown person how to treat somebody.
You don't think you should have, so in a relationship, you don't think you have to learn the person you're with?
You can learn them, but it's just certain things I look for, you know?
So it's just not, but you wouldn't be like, hey, don't do that. You'd be like, they do it, you just bounce. You wouldn't communicate.
I wouldn't bounce, but, you know, it would have me feeling a certain type of way, you know, because respect is one. You're supposed to naturally respect somebody, but you're not supposed to, like, teach somebody to respect you. They're supposed to naturally do that.
Derica asked, what's the investment? You said if you're investing in somebody. Don't use Kev's answer.
That's the number one thing. That's the number one investment. Time, when you say that?
Time's the number one investment? So she could wear you down, she stick around long enough? She wear you down, Monty? First off, hey man, Monty, the doctor called. They said the doctor called, Monty. They said you got that dog in you. You know what I'm saying? They got that dog in you. You feel me, Monty? Yeah. Just stick around long enough?
Yeah, I mean, it took me a long time to really start killing them, but she just kept on.
Was she whack?
Huh?
She don't watch the show. She don't watch the show. You can tell me, was she whack?
No, she's black.
Was she whack?
No, I ended up being with her for 8 years.
How long did she wear you down for?
8 years.
Is that 8 years? 8 years?
At the time,
You were 8 for 8?
at the time I was dating her, I was dating like 6 other chicks.
Oh, you real.
I was living with like 4 girls at one point. So she was one of
Monty, you might be giving us too much information for the show. I ain't gonna say you are, but I'm pretty sure these comments about to light up in a second.
She was one of the 4 of the ones that were living with me, but I ended up kicking everybody else out for her.
Hey, you know what I appreciate? An honest Monty. Ani, he's like, I was living different, you know what I'm saying? But she wore me down.
No, because I had a townhouse, but I was renting it out to a chick.
Oh, okay.
And then, you know, I was also seeing other chicks. So then I ended up messing with the chick that rented the townhouse.
Oh, okay.
Hey man, don't give that play, man. I got my baby in here. Don't give the schematics. I don't want him to fall for the get. I know whatever you're doing is I want you to know there's doing a lot. There's doing a little too much and it's doing the most. You know what I'm saying?
Doing the Monty.
Yo, doing the Monty. It's the most and then it's the Monty.
Got the full Monty.
Monty like he the pocket. He the pocket right here. Monty all the way outside. Outside the pocket. Wild. Where you going, little baby? Hey, that's a door. That's a door. We over there.
You trying to get on the show?
Don't try to dance your way out of it. This baby trying. He trying. Give me a shimmy. Give me a shimmy. Get to your mommy, little baby. Huh? Oh nah, I ain't doing it. I'm done. That's not what he telling me. That's not what he telling me. You know, we done with the babies. We done. I got my twin. I'm done. All right, y'all. So we're gonna switch it over to the next one because I want to get to my random one. I forgot to add to the show.
I did what?
You want to show off your dress?
I don't need to. I already did that.
All right, so here's my question, right? This was Kev shared this with me earlier this week. Is cooking for your girl Hey, Sean, is cooking for your girl mean that you broke?
What?
Is cooking at home for your girl mean that you broke?
Nah, man. You serious?
All right, so I don't know if you've seen the joint that he shared with us. He sent me this joint, right? Homeboy's recording. He's recording his girl. He's sitting in the house with his girl, or the girl he's dating. They on a second date. This is date number 2. They go back home. Date 2, she say it. They say date 2. She comes over to his house for date 2 because she's expecting to go out for dinner. When she came over, he had set the table, candles, made her dinner at the house or whatever the case may be. She doesn't even eat the food. She's complaining. She's saying, "You're a liar. You said you were going to take me out to," forgot the name of the restaurant, but she really wanted to go to this restaurant. Capitol Grill. You probably
Capital Duck Grill. She was even saying it wrong.
Capitol the Grill. She said,
She said Capital Duck Grill.
they put the Capitol the Grill. He didn't take her to Capitol the Grill. They at home with a home cooked meal. You know what I'm saying? Now she didn't eat it, so it's not like the food's just bad. She didn't eat anything. She's sitting at the table with the fork in her hand, saying, "You're a liar. You told me you were going to take me to Capitol Grill, and you didn't. I was expecting Capitol Grill. We in the house. While we in the house," and he was like, "I wanted to get to know you. I wanted to spend time with you. Like we're still gonna go. He goes, when we gonna go? I'm already eating dinner here. Like when we gonna go?" She was like, basically, she was mad. She said, "If you ain't got it, just say you ain't got it, because this is your second date, and you already not doing what you told me you was gonna do." And he was like, "I didn't tell you that." I don't know. I don't know if he told her that night he was gonna go, or if he was surprising her, was gonna take her another time. But she's like, "If you ain't got it, I can call somebody else that got bands." And da. You know what I'm saying? She starts saying, "If you broke, you
He should have
broke."
been like, you know what, you're right. Let's go. Go ahead. And put his shoes on and walk out the door with this woman. And as soon as she get outside, he's like, "Hold on, I have to get something." Shut the door, lock the door, and leave her standing there looking dumb. While she's standing outside. That's what he should have done.
He said, "Give me the plate back." He took the plate back and said, "You know, you ungrateful." She called an Uber to leave. But that's, so to me, is that the move now? Is cooking broke? If you cook for the
No, she just a rotten sport. Something so. She just rotten sport. But he did lie. He could have told her, I'm cooking something special.
So he lied.
Don't mean have a tantrum over it.
That was more special to cook a meal.
That was more special. Oh, wait. So I do feel that's my thing, right? I feel like it's super intimate to cook for somebody. Like you cooking for somebody, that's intimate.
That's
That's
doing at the grill, putting the food. But you made it yourself with your love. And made the table all pretty.
with your what?
With love. With
With
love
your
in-
what?
With love.
With your love and your heart. And she tore it and she stepped on it. And she stepped on it.
Man, fuck that.
She crushed it. She said, "You know what? I don't even want to eat this. It look nasty." She told him it looked nasty. She don't want to eat it.
It looked pretty good.
Food looked good. Food looked good.
It wasn't my cup of tea, but it did look good.
It was fancy. It was plated and everything. Derica said Phil be cooking for his. How you know that, Derica? How you know Phil be cooking for his ladies?
I do.
I do. Not Phil with the I do. That's a clip. I do.
Every 90 days, you get
Hey, little bit. Hey, you going, little baby? Don't you go? Hey, don't you do it? Hey, don't you do it? You can't dance your way out of this, little homie. Every time I talk to this little boy, he start dancing. I don't think you look. To me, you just a little man. to me, you ain't a cute baby to me. You just a little man. He try to dance and stuff like that. Hey, I'm cute. Nah, it don't work for me, bro. It don't work for me at all.
Trying to dance his way out of it.
Stop being cute when you start walking. All right, so Kev,
Yes, sir.
is cooking whack? Is that whack now? Is that not the move?
I think it's the move. I enjoy cooking.
Jessica said the baby trying to battle. We can go.
I
Hey,
enjoy cooking. And I think it means more than just going out. I done hand selected these steaks, these lobsters,
you know what I'm saying? Nourish them.
nerds, you know what I mean? Washed them.
Danielle, what about you? Do you think is cooking? If a man cooks for his girl on the second date, is that a broke move or is that a good move? It's a good move. Is she ungrateful for being like not ungrateful? I would better. Let me word it better than that.
Being ungrateful is good.
It's not. Nah. Ungrateful doesn't matter because you don't have to be grateful. She don't have to like it. Like him getting a. All right, he is cute. I lied. I lied. He stopped to get a little smile. He got me, man. He done cuted me out, man. I couldn't do it. I was trying to be tough, man. I couldn't do it. It made me cute. Nah, but what I was gonna ask was, she don't have to accept it. I get that part, but she called him. She said he was broken and he had lied to her because instead of, I guess he surprised her with a home cooked meal. So I'm thinking, like, is that like, would you receive that, you personally? Your expectation was to go out, you came in and you were surprised with a home cooked meal, like a setting. It was plated like a restaurant. Like, it was really, he put effort into it. It wasn't like it was on paper plates and stuff like that. Glass of wine and everything. So it would be like a romantic gesture and not like a broke man subject, like a. No. Okay, all right. I'm just checking.
He had steaks and everything on it. Like, it was free food.
I mean, we don't know how that food tastes. I'm not saying.
I ain't saying it was good or nothing, but I'm saying he had to go buy that food. So where did the broke come in at?
I don't know how good the food is. I know the plating was real because I try to plate food. It don't work like that. It don't come out the way you want to. In your head, you see it.
But you can't drizzle your sauce?
Nah, I don't do none of that stuff. I try to do the little. I ain't got the bowl for the rice or nothing of that. So my rice just be rice. It just be everywhere. We just put it next to each other. It look like food. It's just everywhere. You know what I mean? It ain't real like organized. It's all together. It's a team. It's a pool party. It's a pool party of food. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's together. I mean, it's all going to the same place. You know what I'm saying? We ain't about to be stressed out about it. That's going crazy. Yeah, I spend loads of money buying food for home cooked meals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It ain't like it's cheap.
All right, so my last thing. So we all agree. We're all in agreement. Wait. But her expectation was she was going out. So did he mismanage the expectation, trying to make the surprise? Is that messed up?
It could be a communicating problem. But maybe he was thinking, you know what, I'm going to surprise her. I think he was going for the surprise, the element of surprise.
Okay, so Shantae asked me to read her comment. I got you. She said, I saw the video.
Okay.
I'm in the middle. When first dating, you shouldn't have went to his house for dinner. That got nothing to do with him. Even if the location changed or the decision on what to do on the second date changed, let me know in advance. I wouldn't have gone because I wouldn't feel comfortable on a second date at his house. Again, that's her. She was upset for a different reason. Oh, it wasn't her comfort level. It was the issue. She was trying to see how much money he was willing to spend on her. Both of them were wrong. I don't think he's wrong. If he asked her, she said, yeah, then that's on her. She could have said no. He didn't look very pushy because when he asked her to get out, he asked her to get out. He didn't say, you bum this, get out, woo, 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 F you. He was like he didn't do all, and he was on recording too, so maybe he did say it outside the camera. He was a little more wordy because, you know, when you get that camera, you get real different. I don't care what nobody said. That camera come on, you get real different.
Like the type that wanted to go to the restaurant and set her location so everybody knows she at the restaurant. Take a picture of all her food, all her drinks. I think it was more of that. She wanted to show off. I don't think that how much money you spend on her on a date matters though. Because for real, peep game, right? And tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong in the comments, y'all tell me in the comments. But a guy, I said comments. I specifically said comments because I knew you were going to hate. You can't trust you. It be your own people, bro. It be your own people. I'm trying to tell you. It be your own people every time. So look, a woman will go on a date with a guy. If she's not interested in that guy, that date will mean nothing. A dude will get burgers and fries and sit in the car with a guy she likes, and it'll be the best night the best night ever, best Friday night she ever had. It's all about attraction. If there's no attraction, you be a food babe. She'll call you on Monday through Thursday to cook meals, to hang out and entertain conversations, talk about anime, that one anime Naruto that she know, and then the rest of the time, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, she with her actual the dude she actually like. Yeah. Eating the burger in the car.
That's a red flag. Bye, D.
When is Money gonna get his macaroni and cheese day?
Don't bring it. He didn't tell her in advance. The plan was to take that. Yeah, but that's not even like. I get what you're saying, but that's not even why he was upset.
Come back.
He wasn't upset.
I mean, she wasn't upset about the plan change. She was more upset about
not going to.
No. The way it came off, she was upset about the plan change. I lied. it wasn't about the plan changing, her being uncomfortable or her being like, oh, I'm surprised. She was like, you don't want to spend the money. If you broke, you broke. And I thought that was the thing that bothered me, because she clearly said, if you don't want to spend the money, just say you broke, and I can get somebody else to spend the money. That's completely different from what you're talking about. What you're talking about is something that's a little different. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just saying, if the plans change, you should have told her in advance that plans change. I agree, unless he was trying to surprise her. I agree with the fact he should have told her the plans were changing, unless he was trying to surprise her. I get him surprising her. She seemed pretty comfortable, because if you were concerned about your safety, you wouldn't have been mouthing off in his house that way. I feel like the way she was talking was very like condescending, almost disrespectful for his house. Like if you in his house and you upset like that and you going back and forth and you swinging the fork around, you're not going to be that comfortable being that aggravated, or telling a dude if you broke and kind of accosting him verbally in his home if you felt like something could have happened to you. Right. So I don't think that the safety was ever a question. I think her biggest concern was the fact that her expectation was money being spent on her, and the way that translated to her. Again, I think she overreacted, but she's entitled to her feelings and her emotions. If she felt like it was a swindle and that came off broke, then I let them know what kind of girl he's dealing with, and they should go their separate ways. It's an amicable thing. You don't got to be messy. And I think that him being like, yo, you're not the woman for me, I'm going to date someone who appreciates this. That's the right move. That's the right move. We don't need to ridicule her. She has her standards. She has what she wants to do. Let her go about her business. But what I worry about all the time is how many people agree with her. Because I feel like your dating pool dwindles if that's the attitude you have about first and second dates. It goes down very small. That's why both of them were wrong. He was wrong because he didn't let her know in advance the plans changed. I thought it was a surprise thing. I get you. But I think plans changed because he was trying to surprise her. The way it was spoken of, he was trying to surprise her. But you're right. He should have, if it was a change of plans, it should have been spoken to her. But also, and here, peep me out on this, problem solving is a skill that leads to long-lasting relationships. If the plan changed and she reacts that way, he don't need to be with her anyway, because that level of animosity or anger and rage, whatever was going on with her being that irate about the plan changing lets you know that she can't handle problem solving. A problem came up. That's simple communication. That's a simple thing. Yeah, there was no conflict resolution from her. So I hear what you're saying, but even with that shows you that it's not the person you can problem solve with. You can't build a healthy relationship with someone who gets that upset over a change of plans, because things are going to change all the time. And it's not always going to be his fault. Sometimes it's going to be other people's faults.
By how she was going off, I think it was all about the money and the location.
I was saying I wouldn't have gone to his house based off safety concerns. I get you. I was just saying that she's not the same.
What's up, man?
And I agree with you. I wouldn't want my daughter at nobody else on the second date.
So let me ask you a question. Ask the females is this. Let's say she wanted to go to Capitol Grill, but he changed the restaurant. Would it still would have been a problem?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
So it was all about the restaurant, right?
I feel like if you're going to change the plans, she had an expectation. Because what she told her friends, oh, yeah, we going to Capitol Grill on 2nd Street. And then you like, oh, yeah, we going to this other restaurant. It's like you told your friends you were going somewhere else. So they knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like if you're planning your safety and your night around, I was expecting to leave from Capitol Grill and go to XYZ. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, but that's a simple text to her friends.
Yeah, I'm just saying like,
the way she
logistically, you still need to let her know, especially on a second date. I feel like as a gentleman, right? Letting her know about the plans and where they're changing is the same way as keeping her on the side, away from the side of traffic. You know what I'm saying? It's just an etiquette thing. So I don't think that's a big deal. But I also feel like if he was, that's why I feel like it was a surprise. The articulation, the mannerisms, like it came off really nice and genuine. But I don't know what kind of dude this is. I just saw I saw 40 seconds of a video. For all I know, that guy's the worst dude in the world.
From the way she went off, though, I think it was about
the money. It came off like it was about the money.
Or the level of the restaurant, because it's like Capitol Grill's a nice restaurant. So I think it was about that. Let's say he's like, well, we ain't going to Capitol Grill. I'm taking the Sizzler.
She said, Shantae said she was counting coins, period. She goes, for Shantae said, for me, it wouldn't have been a problem. But for her, yes, it probably would have been a problem. She's counting coins, period.
Period.
All right, so here's my last one, right? And this is my last joint. And I forgot to put this in the captions, fam. But I seen the worst video I've ever, fam. This joint was the saddest. Bro, they said reason for is leaving a relationship because her kid's too bad.
They did what?
The guy left the girl because the stepkids, the kids he was trying to be, that was there, were too bad.
Yeah.
He's late. No. Like in the video, Sean.
He couldn't control him?
Fam.
You already know
Sean.
what I'm gonna say.
Sean, bro. This man's dating this girl, right? And he's been dating her for 4 years. But she got a son. The son's 11 now. He like, I'm leaving you. I'm not going to be with you no more. She was like, why? You going to leave me for the kids? This man going to leave me over my kid. He talking to her about how her son's misbehaving. Her son is sitting here shooting him with an electrical gun. He goes, stop shooting me. He grabs the gun. The little boy says, get the F you, get the F off me. Cursing, little boy cursing him out. Laughing though. Not angry. He laughed because he know he irritating him. You know what I'm saying? He slammed the door. The guy walked out the room. He slammed the door behind the man and opened the door. Starts giving him the finger from behind the door. She's watching the video. Goes, he just needs guidance. He just needs guidance. She hasn't told him to stop yet. Nothing. In this whole minute and 30 seconds, she hasn't stopped this boy from doing nothing yet. She's telling him, you need to be patient with him. You got to talk to him. He needs a man in his life. You going to leave? You going to leave for real? You see this? Over the kid, the boy's slamming things, messing with the guy. The guy's like, stop playing with me. The kid's laughing at him. He goes, I can't do this anymore. Your kid he's too bad. He's too bad. So I ask you, is leaving her because her kid's too bad, is that messed up?
I think it's wise.
You think it's wise?
Yeah.
I think it's amazing.
I think it's wise for him to do that.
Why you say that?
It's not his child. He can't discipline that child the way he wants to. If he start whooping that child, she gonna get mad at him and call the police.
Facts.
But if a father started hitting his butt, like not like whoop that trick type whoop, like just.
Like a reasonable consequence.
Yeah. You're not gonna question the father. You're gonna question that man, though.
Sheesh. None. He was pleading with an 11-year-old to stop being mean to
For
him.
his own peace. That's you need to go ahead. Get up out of there.
That's crazy. What about you, Phil? Phil, leaving a woman because her kids are too bad. He was with the woman for 4 years, and her son is crazy disrespectful.
4 years though?
4 years. He's like, I can't do
4
this
years,
anymore.
I'm their baby daddy by then. I'm their
So
baby
you
daddy
was-
by then.
so you was-
I get to handle my business.
He don't got no respect for you.
Not for you.
Flicks
I get
you
to handle
off.
my business with him.
What you mean
Shoes
handle
on.
your business? What you mean? You mean
Yeah, I get to-
the paps? I don't think he can.
If he can't,
I don't think he can. The way he was talking, he couldn't do it. Derek said Phil would
I
never.
mean, the baby been carrying him 4 whole years.
He don't respect the dude. You saying it
I
like
guess
you
I
talking like the
guess
Brady
step.
Bunch. It ain't the Brady Bunch, dude. He's you would step.
For 4 years though, you should have been in there long.
Let me ask my man. What's up, big dog? Hey, so I watched this video, right? My man's with his girl for 4 years. 4 years, right? And he leaving her. She started recording. She goes, you look at this. She goes, he leaving me because he said my son bad. Now, while she's saying this, her son is shooting the dude with a little toy pistol. The dude's like, stop doing that. He won't stop. He's like, yo, I'm out. He grabbed the gun. The little boy won't get a gun to him. He's like, fuck you. Yeah, he's fucking with the boy, laughing at him though. Like, you know, they laugh when they know they're irritating you. Like, he's just bad like that, where it's funny to him to be bad. He flicking the guy off, slamming the door, grabbing the joint back, you know what I'm saying? Telling him, fuck you, you stink. And like, the man's like, stop playing with me. Like, seriously. And he's 4 years. The kid saying it to the dude in front of the mom recording saying, why you leaving? Why you leaving? He just need guidance. So I ask you, is my man's wrong for leaving his 4-year relationship because the kid's misbehaving?
It's probably more than that kid didn't.
What is the mother doing?
Yeah.
Nothing. She watching.
How old is the kid?
Kid was 11 at the time he was leaving.
And she lets him discipline the kid and all that stuff. And
No, he didn't look. I would say no because he grabbed that gun and the kid didn't give it to him. That was a clear infraction. Like, right? If there was clearly the hierarchy was not established because if I go to get something from a dog, anybody, I don't know, like a grocery store, I've never had somebody be like, nah, and be 11 years old. That's crazy to me. That's madness. She was like, she didn't say nothing to him. She never checked him. The whole video was going on. She never said a word to the boy while the boy was, you know, cursing and flicking the man off and anything like that. She let it
I
rock.
couldn't deal with that.
So you think he wrong for leaving?
I don't think he's wrong for leaving. If he doesn't have a say in it, I don't know what, if she doesn't want him disciplining the kid and all that.
If he had a say in it,
can't
you say he
be
could
around
stay?
If he had a say in it, in the last 4 years, he didn't get the kid right from 7 to 11 years old, and he deserves that badass. I don't know, man.
But you said if he could discipline the kid, what difference does that make if he could discipline the kid? Like,
I'm just saying, because if the mom is there letting the kid act whatever he wants, this guy's not allowed to be like, hey, stop that, and he's not listening to the adult.
He grabbed the gun from the kid or whatever, and he told the kid to stop. But like, I think that's the full extent, because he was clearly frustrated and upset. So maybe he was holding back. But like, if you give your kid the paps, right? There's a certain level language that you use that kind of reference past paps. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hey, eyebrows go up, and you just re-engage. You like, listen, you on your way. You know what I'm saying? You on the bubble. Do I need to go get the belt? You know what I'm saying? Like, you reference the.
That's too stressful for that dude to be in there.
If
the mom's not disciplining the kid, and then she's not letting you discipline the kid or whatever.
Derica said no one in our household respects that man.
Nobody, because he came into the kid's life when the kid was 7.
When he was 7, yeah.
So a 7-year-old is impressionable. He didn't leave. It sounded like the mother didn't allow him to discipline the kid.
I don't know what he was doing. All I know is when I watched that video, I'm trying to tell you, I'm watching it. My eyebrows went up. I was like, fam.
You want to go get the kid?
Yeah, get him right. You ain't even gotta do much. You just gotta listen, man. Just you gotta get the underarm one time. You know what I'm talking about? Get under the underarm one time.
Was the dude like, give me the gun?
Nah, he was like, stop. He was trying to be. He was trying to be tough. He was like, give me the gun, little boy. He laughing at him, and he getting mad, and he know he getting mad, so he laughing more. And he was like,
so mentally,
he hit him with the lead. He hit him with the lead, yeah, at the door.
So mentally, the kid knew he had him. So he's the kind of weak guy.
He said, hold on. He said what? He'd have to have on a skate in it. Well, he had to have more in stake in it. He was respected in the household. Sounds like that's what the real issue. He wasn't respected in our household. Sounds like that's a real issue.
He wasn't respected in the household.
He can't discipline the child. It seems like the mom isn't either, so he's not entirely wrong. Better now than later, because this would be time.
It's
I don't
gonna
know.
get worse.
This would tire him out.
It's gonna get worse.
Well, this would tire me out. Children need boundaries. I agree. It's gonna get worse. I mean, it's already worse. I feel like when he was 7, he was a little cuter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He got a little bigger. And he got a little less cute, and now he like, you know, he looking at the 11-year-old like you kind of manly. You keep on,
So
keep
think about
it up.
when a kid got the Draco.
Why you giving the kid the Draco? All top, you get a ratchet. Hey, yo, come on, man. I mean, eventually, he already he's side gunning the man with the laser gun. Nah, he ain't side gunning, but it was funny in my head. Today was a good day. All right, so I'm going to ask you the questions and I'm going to get up out of here, all right? So I'll ask you the question. First question I asked was, is having to teach someone how to love you or how to treat you too much? Like, if you have to teach the person you're with.
That means they're not really into you.
That's how that translates to you?
To me. It can do it 2 ways. One, they're not into you, or it could be like, okay, this is what makes me happy. This is what, I endure. This is my affection, this is my emotion, this is my desires. So it can be, it's 2 ways. 2-way answer.
So if you have to you get into a relationship with a girl, you guys like each other, you're vibing, she likes to go out and party with her friends Fridays and Saturdays, which means you never see her on the weekend. You're like, yo, baby, hey, I want to spend some time with you too.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, okay, baby, my bad. She comes in the house on Fridays or whatever. But only on Fridays. Saturdays, she still goes out with her girls. You don't feel like that's enough time. You're like, yo, baby, I still want some more time with you. You're like, yo, okay, maybe every other Saturday, maybe one Saturday. But, I work Monday through Friday. I want to spend the weekends with you. She's like, okay. So she goes out on Thursday, but she stays in the house with you Friday and Saturday. Whatever the case may be, but she's changing her lifestyle to be with you. You don't feel like that, teaching her how to treat you. That's what I feel like. I feel like that's compromised communication. But when I hear like, no, you out because she doesn't really into you, I feel like a woman that's willing to compromise to make it work is into you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So like, I feel like if you have to teach her how to treat you, the question now for me, the question becomes how receptive she is to my communication. If I'm telling her I don't like when you go out Friday and Saturday nights and don't come home.
If she's defensive, is a problem. If she's not, then she's into you. Her answer right there will tell you exactly what she thinks about you, 100%.
Okay. I mean, the other thing was, what's up, big dog? How we doing, man? Why you in here with no food, man? Don't come here with no food, man. I gotta go down, man. I scam, I'm gonna come down. I got you.
Dating somebody with bad kids?
You said what now?
Dating somebody with bad kids?
Oh, that was the one where she's not dating somebody with bad kids. Homie was a kid. He's a 4-year relationship. He decided he was gonna leave the relationship because the son's out of control, and he's tired of compromising with the son who's out of control. So he was like, so my question was, is he wrong for wanting to leave a relationship, a 4-year relationship, because the kids are bad, because the kid is bad?
Yeah, absolutely.
He is not wrong.
Yeah.
One second. I
agree with you.
Well, why do you think he's wrong?
Huh?
Why do you think he's right? I mean, why do you think he's right?
Oh, I think he's right because if things are not working out with the kid, say, you can't whip the kid. You can't, because like really it's not your kid. So basically you're gonna be suffering, X, Y, Z, with this kid, which in turn it's gonna sabotage relationships.
Yeah, I can understand. I think the same thing. I mean, I don't know because I never had a kid disrespect me like that. That was wild.
So it goes deeper than that.
I'm gonna ask you, but I'm finishing up the show, so you can't give me a 10-hour. I want to start at the top. I'm gonna start at the top first. Start at the top. The first one is having to teach somebody how to treat you in a relationship. Is that too much? Is that a deal breaker for you?
Say that again. What's that?
Is having to teach somebody how to treat you in a relationship, is that a deal breaker? If you have to teach someone how to treat you, is that a deal breaker?
Because it's when you're teaching them, you're giving them the baseline. You give them the baseline.
I turned it on.
Some people don't understand.
It's starting to cool off.
You got to remember, not everyone can read the room. Sometimes you got to post it up and put it in front of them. Now, when people have the tolerance for doing that, not everyone has that. There's a big difference. Whether it's a deal breaker or not, it's going to be putting on the individual. So if you put it up to them up front, hey, this is what my expectation is, and they don't meet it after you lay that out to them, then do what you got to do after. I mean, it's all about being up front. We ain't mind readers. I'm not the X Men. I can't read my mind. And same thing on the other side. You know what I mean?
Okay. So next one is cooking for your girl or cooking for a girl as a second date. Is that a broke man move? Are you broke? Or the reason I asked is because a woman went on a second date. Her expectation was to go to some steakhouse or something like that. He took the Capitol Grill. He took her. He surprised her with a home cooked meal at home. And it looked really good, like wine, candles.
And she felt some type of way about it.
She was upset. She was like, if you're broke, just say that." Her answer.
That's not broke at all. Matter of fact, that's actually a more endearing sign of how that person feels about the other person. Because for me, I'm gonna put it this way: for me to cook for you, you know what I'm saying? For me to cook for a woman, you gotta be something to me. Because I'm not gonna cook for anybody. And believe me, my father is a chef, so he definitely taught me how to cook. And all my aunts, aunties, my mom, grandmother, they all taught me how to cook. So I'm not gonna bestow that gift just on anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
No, I can dig it.
So it's from the female's point of view, from that particular female's point of view, she equates how that man may feel towards her via monetary needs. And that's not always a good thing. You gotta look deeper than just the greenback. And that's what that was. She felt like that was a step down from what she was expecting. Actually, that was like 4 or 5 steps up. You talk to some women out here, you say if you ask them if a man cooked you a meal, not just a meal, a good ass meal, what would they think? Man, they about to lock that dude down. That was the reason why my mom is with my father. Because my father was a cook, and that's what he used to do. And here they are, 40.
All right, have a good one. Love your dress. Love your dress. Your dress is fly.
So 44 years later, they still together. You see what I'm saying?
What and the last one is about the bad kids. You with a girl, her son is out of control, flicking you off, cursing you out, don't listen to you, can't discipline him. 4-year relationship, the guy just leaves. He's like, I'm tired of being in this situation, I leave. Is he wrong for that?
So he wasn't within his right because the mother
got to check the tie. He's not 100% responsible for checking that child's behavior. So if he can't get that child under control, that should be indicated to him about a lot of other stuff with her.
First, hold on. One second. You flip that damn cape in my camera again, it's going down. You hear me? I'm gonna take you outside.
So, but that's an indicator of how she handles business or doesn't handle business. And he's probably reading the writing on the wall with that, because the way a woman takes care of their children is a really good direct reflection.
And you're gonna mess up future relationships that she's gonna have in the future too.
But with that being said, you know, he had a tolerance point too. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, even though I have one, I don't tolerate bad kids being around me. And then the one thing I really don't tolerate is when the parents don't check that bad kid's behavior. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, he had to make a choice whether he's willing to deal with that till death do he part, or does he part and do what he got to do. I mean, it's all.
I actually support homie leaving. I think that at the end of the day, you got to manage your peace. If it's your kid, you don't. It's not about you no more. It don't matter how much he stressed you out, how much it don't make sense. That's your kid, and your life become you owe it to your child to sacrifice for your child. Take as much shit off the child's plate until your child is not even to your child. Your job is consistently to eat shit for your child. You take anything off of their plate. So the thing that I want to do with the reason why I agree with homie is because I think that what he did was more masculine and very mature. He didn't go in and curse the kid out, smash a bunch of things out. He wasn't making a video. He was leaving. He had a conversation with her. She publicized him leaving and tried to clown him, saying that, you know, he was somehow weak or some kind of bad dude because he didn't want to stick around and deal with her bad decisions. Her having a kid, for whatever reason, this kid's out of control. She should have been checking that or bringing his file. He just needs the guidance. You should have been presenting or creating guidance for him the entire time. Putting the onus to guide your son on another man is out of pocket in itself, you know what I'm saying? So I agree with what he did. I think it was real. It's a hard thing to do. 4 years, you get real comfortable. I think it's hard to just leave a relationship after 4 years. But he did it, and I commend him for that. I think you have to protect your peace in that sense. But that's our hour, big dog. Probably don't want to be with the kid either. She probably don't want to be with the kid either. She didn't say nothing to him. For real, that kid did what he wanted to do. He didn't even bat an eye at his mom. Like, I know if Scoots was in here acting crazy, she would look back to see if I could see what she was doing. You know what I mean? Like, she would look and be like, can I get away with this? Because if I catch her, you know what I'm saying, there'd be a consequence. And I don't think, you know, when you raise your kid with consequences, they're aware of consequences. You know what I'm saying? They kind of, in the back of her head, she knows certain things give you certain results. So she manages herself, so I ain't got to manage her.
Wait, go back to the topic. Do you think it's more intimate cooking for somebody versus going out? Exactly. I agree.
It's a love language.
Yeah, exactly.
To cook for your
Sean, you gonna say peace out?
Think about it.
I'm taking my baby home. Say peace out, Phil. Say peace out, man.
You might catch some grits.
Peace out.
You know what I'm saying?
He don't know it. Say peace out, Monty.
Hey, peace out. Get your man in here.
Hey, I gotta show a question because nobody in the barbershop knows. If I tell you I bomb atomically.
Say again?
If I tell you I bomb atomically.
What's the rest of the lyrics? Who's that? Huh? What's the rest of the lyrics? Oh, about atomically, Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses. Why not? While we dropping these mockeries?
Nope, you skipped it. Let's can't define how I be dropping these mockeries. Lyrically perform on robbery. Flee with the lottery. Yeah, he let you down. He skipped the part, man. He been bragging about you for weeks about how you came in here and spit it. And you missed the part, man. Off top. Dang, man. You can't have hip hop in the barbershop no more, man. It's horrible out here. It's hard. Nah, that's Blue 5-1. That's Blue 5-1 right there. You know what I'm saying? That's me. That's me on the shirt. You feel me? They don't see me though. They be mad.
Where Kanye West t-shirt from?
Yeah, I made it. It's mine. I made it. You know what I'm saying? It's me. Yeah, I make music. I'm on YouTube's.
What's up?
Anyway, love you guys. Thank you guys for watching the show. Please like and share. Also, peep the clips on the YouTube channel, man. YouTube.com/BLUE51. Had a bunch of different clips from some of the old shows. I'm going back and doing retro shows. You know, we have 7 years of shows. So I've been going through and making clips out of all the shows and putting them online. A lot of cool pieces up there. You know, if you guys can subscribe, I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Almost at 400. I think I'm like 4 away from 400. You know, since we started. So if you guys can subscribe to the YouTube channel, that'd be fantastic.
And if they like the show, they can cash out your $1.
If you like the show, you can cash out me $1. Because, you know, like, subscribe, give me money. That's the motto. That's the motto.
If you don't like the show, drop your cash out and we'll see what happens.
You know,
Drop your cash out in the remarks.
I report your joint. Drop your cash app in the comments if you don't like the show. I'll report the hell out of you. All right, man. I love you guys. Peace out.